And welcome back to Create Mod here on Music Free Gaming. I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I'm looking forward to getting some really awesome stuff. Right, I'm in 119 now, so I can get Mangrove, which is a beautiful block to build with, and Frog Lights, which are great and will replace these ugly glowstone lights in my storage room. But that's a long trip, and it's going to take a lot of walking and stuff to get there. I don't want to do that. So what I need to do is get elytra, because hey, it's going to be a lot faster to fly and get stuff than it will be to walk. So that is going to be the goal today. Now, unfortunately, I don't have an elytra yet, and it is a long walk up to wherever the stronghold is. So I went looking, and I found myself a horse. And it's okay, and an egg. It's not a bad horse. It's got some speed, certainly better than walking. Got some health. This actually is a pretty nice horse. So we're gonna ride this guy out. Also, I think I'm gonna take a little bit more food with me. Probably more than I need, but we've got the cow farm going, so we should be good. So I guess it's off on an adventure. So the first problem I ran into just as I'm leaving is that, hey, it turns out the closest portal, at least according to Chunk Base, is across an ocean. So turns out you can't ride a horse on water, but you can make him swim. So I've loaded him up. Well, I've loaded me into a boat, threw a lead on him, and we are going to go together and find this portal. Well, I'm glad I brought the boat, because I've gone 2,000 blocks, and this is the first land I've been on. So that's great. You know, horses are cool. I'm glad I brought one, but you know, I will ride this horse for the last, I don't know, 15 blocks or something. The good news is there's a village right here. So this is going to be the perfect spot to set up camp, because I think the end portal is just over this way. So very cool, very cool. It has just occurred to me, I have made two stupid mistakes, and I make them a lot, so I recognize them. It's how I live my life. One, I brought ender chests, which are great. I went and got the blaze rods I need, craft ender chests. It's great. I didn't bring a silk touch pick, and it turns out you need a silk touch pick to pick up an ender chest. And on top of that, less a stupid mistake and more of a, hey, I should have brought this with me, I have to dig down to the portal. And that sucks. But I have a giant digging machine that could go down and dig down very quickly. I maybe should have brought that with me. So I guess it's not that far. I'll load up the boat and go get the stuff. All right, so the machine is set up. Now, Chunk Base actually puts the staircase over there, right over here-ish. The problem is there's this big pool of water, and I kind of would like to avoid that for the time being. So I decided to set up over here, and let's let the machine go and see what we get. My hope of avoiding water, yeah, apparently I was not thinking that this was going to be a problem. You know, sometimes you just can't get rid of a bomb. All right, well, that's fine. It's fine, we're still digging down. All right, so good news. Looks like we've hit Bastion. And I've got the gamma turned up just so it's easier for all of you to see. And obviously I have flooded the place, so I'm gonna let this dig down a little bit more, because I believe, yes, because I got all cheaty. Oh, there's the portal. So we are done. So we can whip this sucker back up, shut off the water and, well, then create another water elevator so I can get back down. But, ooh, that glow squid just barely escaped death. All right, anyway, let's block the water and get down into the portal. All right, I dropped down the elevator, and unfortunately, I managed to merge with this little waterfall here in an abandoned mine shaft, apparently, because, sure, this place wasn't interesting enough. Anyway, so I still have a little bit of a water problem. Fortunately, it's not that big a deal. I can get down here, and there's the I Spy achievement. Ah, perfect. So, I think what I want to do is just, well, maybe I'll just leave this. Kind of thinking maybe I want to add a little platform down there to get onto, so it's easier to stop at this, at my stop, right? Hey, we'll just set up an elevator. We'll stop here. And great, so now it's time to get to the portal and get busy with the dragon, I guess. All right, I've got to give mad props to this horse, man. He swam that ocean twice, there and back again, and, you know, didn't complain once. Never needed to stop or grab snacks or anything. So I think I'm going to just put him back in his pen. And I think this horse needs a name. So if you all have suggestions for a name for this this epic swimmy horse, drop them in the comments, because, you know, I think he's earned it. Now, some of you are probably very confused right now. It's like, dude, weren't you just at the end portal? Why are you back at your base? What is wrong with you, man? Well, the reason I'm back at my base is sitting on top of this tower. So this tower is my mob farm. There's my AFK spot up there. There's the clock that runs the water inside. And I built this nice little nether portal. So let's hop through, and I'll show you why it's so important that I'm back at my base. And boom, now I'm up here on the nether roof. And no, the portal didn't spawn there. I actually glitched my way through the nether ceiling with the ladder and ender pearl trick and set this up so it's on top of my tower, and then linked the portals. Now, in the room with the end portal, I set up another nether portal. And basically what I need to do is I need to go in kind of this direction so I can get to -49, -256. And you might be able to see the mini HUD up there in the top left giving coordinates, right? So we're just gonna swing right around here, and when I get to those coordinates, -49, -265, and I know I said it backwards the first time, it's okay. I'll set up another portal, and I'll show you what's going on. All right, so set up this portal here. The coordinates match, -49, -265, and you can see in the chat, I've got a little trigger that calculates that. That's from Vanilla Tweaks if you're looking to get that on your own world. So this should work. So if I go through this portal, boom, I am now in the room with the end portal. So now I have I would say quick and easy, maybe not, but it's certainly a lot faster than going over the overworld to get to the portal. So now it is time to light this thing, and then we'll see how much fun we could have with the dragon. And hopefully I will not glitch this time. Kaboom. All right. All right. All right. So it's time to make sure I'm ready, and then it's dragon time. Spawn is set. I have a bow, I have arrows. You know, I don't need to bring both of those picks with me. That's probably, seems safe to leave those behind. All right. And let's do this. Oh, good news. The spawn portal is right here next to the end island, so awesome. Now, I don't have the overlay. I actually have the overlay off. I am wearing a pumpkin so that I can look at these guys and they won't kill me. But I do have the overlay removed so it's easier for all of you to see. I mean, yes, me too, but I'm more concerned about all of you. And there she is in all her glory. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a little cave here where I can stash a few things. And oh, she's loud. And maybe hide from the dragon a little bit. And let's get started. All right. Oh, come on. All right, let's get out of here. I was thinking I might be close enough and actually be able to hit her with an axe, but it turns out my aim sucks. So we'll just wait for her to take off and hopefully... There she goes. There she goes. Alrighty. And that's... And that is a dead dragon. Sweet. Alright. Well, pick up all this extra XP and figure out where all of my stuff is. But this should be good. And I managed to not die, so hey, there's a win. Well, as fun as that was, the dragon was not why I'm here. The reason I'm here is I need to get to end cities. Now, sadly, that guy had to spawn way the heck on the opposite side of the island, and, well, it's not totally over the void, but close enough. Jeez, monkeys. Well, this is convenient. I just dropped out of this portal here, and yes, I have started making steps, and there's an end city, which is great because there is, well, there's still void I have to contend with, but there's not much of it, so that's a win. All right, so one of the things I hate about end raiding is spanning the void, right? Like, you know, shift and place blocks and get across. Oh, it just freaks me out. I hate heights, and the number of times I've accidentally uncrouched and gone plummeting into the void, that number is way too high. Fortunately, I brought a little toy. That's right, I got this little guy. Put him together, and let's slap him in. This is a bridging machine. Now, it's a nice little thing. It's really long, but each of these barrels along the side is filled with cobblestone. And I've got barrels on the other side as well, but I didn't fill those. I figured, hey, this will probably be enough. And I've got a little space here for some rail. So I pop this guy up. See that cobblestone right there? That's a good thing. So the idea is I take a little coal. Okay, I've got a little coal. I've got some charcoal. Awesome. And now it should. Yep, there it goes. See it placing the cobblestone? It is going to bridge for me. Now I made it really long, partly so I had room for all the cobble, but also so that if I could see that it was running out of room real quick, or like it was going to stop placing cobble and my contraption was going to fall into the void, I could quickly stop it and scoop it up and everything will be wonderful. So I'm going to let this thing run. I also put a few drills on the front, so if I happen to be coming across and there's a hill or something, it won't stop. This will just keep going until I'm ready for it to stop, until I catch it. So this is going to make dealing with the end so much nicer. Oh man, talk about super convenient. Not only is there the city right here by the portal, it's got a ship. Means I've got elytra waiting for me right there. Oh, this is gonna be great. There they are. Ah, perfect. Perfect, perfect. And I left my ender chest back by the portal. That's fine. It's really close. But I had an anvil and some other gear over there. Enchanting books and stuff. So that is fabulous. It's fabulous. Now, at least I'm not quite as worried about plummeting to my death. I decided to bridge out to this other island over here too, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a copper generator farm thingy over here. Just that nice ENX04, really compact, nice one. That I think is going to go in this area right here. And then back over by the city, on the other side of this lovely canyon into nothingness, that's where my shulker farm is going to go. So, nice little semi-industrial area here. I also have plenty of room, right, if I want to, you know, build a little something over here. Honey, for example. I even decided to go take a look over this way. See the bridge. Ah, I love that nice 3-wide bridge. And there's plenty of room over here too. So if I decide I want to come out here and build all sorts of end dimension stuff, I am set. And it's great to be back in the overworld. There we go, with an elytra and flying over the factory. This is all looking so cool from the air. Oh, this is nice. And now that I've gotten elytra, getting around is going to be a lot easier. But I think I'm going to have to get a rocket factory on my list of things to do here soon, because my sugar paper farm is just that little area over there. So I'm definitely going to need some way of getting paper a little easier. And you know, I'd probably get enough gunpowder from the mob farm if I just AFK there for a while, but I definitely need a way of crafting that. So that, I think, is going to be on the list of things to do fairly soon. But that is all the time I've got for today. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me as I finally got some elytra. This is great. And I have a nice way of getting around the end without freaking out at every single cliff. Ooh, this could be really helpful in building an Enderman farm. All the ideas. But that's going to have to wait till another time. So until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming, signing off.